It's time for Friday night football action. The End Zone with your host, Bill Shanks.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to the End Zone. I'm Bill Shanks from Fox Sports 1670 AM in Macon. Later on, we'll have 3 games from Region 2 and AAA, including our game of the week, Baldwin at Perry. And don't forget, you can check all the scores at the bottom of the screen all during the show. We start with FPD. The Vikings came into tonight's game with Whitefield Academy from Mableton with a 4-2 record overall, 2-1 in Region 5A South. Greg Moore's crew trying to match their 2010 win total tonight, which shows a lot of improvement in year 2 for FPD and the Georgia High School Association. Let's head out back to North Macon for some of the highlights with the Vikings and the Wolfpack. Nice crowd on hand tonight with Whitefield with the ball early. Taylor Oglesby, nice play there for FPD. Then the Wolfpack on the FPD 38, handoff to number 29, but Will Black is there for the tackle for FPD. Whitefield then goes to the air, shotgun. Max Kimather is going to get picked off. Scott McCormick, and the Vikings get it back. Now FPD later in the quarter. Brooks Stroud, the quarterback, on the run, but he's going to get sacked there by Whitefield. And at the end of the first quarter, boring. No score. Here comes the Middle Georgia orthopedic hit of the week. Whitefield on offense, and Brandon Cox, boom, got him. He's down. Pretty good hit of the week right there. Now, down lower as I was walking out, FPD driving. Second quarter, Dylan Lister, the right side, first down there. Then the pitch out's coming to DJ Jackson. He's going to get it and come our way. In 3-2, here he goes. Pitch out, here he comes, DJ. Running, tiptoeing, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. But, unfortunately, a flag would bring it back. Oh, man. And FPD would score right as I was driving out. I hate it when that happens. But the Vikings won. That's what's most important. 28-10 the final. FPD now 5-2 overall, 3-1 in Region 5A South. They are at Southwest Atlanta Christian next week. To Mountain Sales now, the Cavs hosting Bay High School from Florida. And the Cavs take the field, really wanting a little bit of a challenge tonight. They got one. First quarter, Cavs the ball. McCallie hands off to Swain, who hands it back to Hadaway, who runs up for about 25-yard gain until he's pushed out of bounds right there. Then McCallie will get it, takes the ball right side, gets about 10 yards. He's going to collide with a teammate there and gets tripped out of bounds. McCallie again there, 15-yard pass to Seth Hadaway, who gets down to the right in the 4 or 5 yard line, and then McCallie to Swain, runs in for the touchdown. He's in there for the score. The PAT made it 7-0. Bay with the ball now. Kyle Melquist back, 15-yard pass to Tyqueese Briggs. It's taken down by Jalen Anderson and Ken Jones. Then Melquist hands off to Preston Brown, runs at the left side, and a 25-yard gain there, gets knocked out right there at the Cavs 6-yard line. Melquist again then with a pass. Deontay Dunklin, who catches it in the end zone for the touchdown. And that would make it 7-7 after the PAT. Cavaliers with the ball now. McCallie hands off. Miles Swain up the middle. Then right. Dodges one. Manages to get his helmet down. Gets a touchdown. PAT made it 14-7 into the first quarter. Second quarter. Cavs the ball again. McCallie goes long. Will Bentley got it. Right on the 20-yard line. How about that? Good play there. Then McCallie hands the ball off to Miles Swain, who takes off. Left side. Gets in there. And just short of the goal line. But then Donald Fleming will take it in there for the score. The PAT would make it 21-7. Look at here. Well, they just didn't treat the visitors very well, did they? 28-7 is the final score as Mountain Sales wins. They are off next week. Miles Swain had 3 touchdowns. Good win there as they stay undefeated. To Tatnall now. Griffin Christian in town. Good crowd on hand now at Jack Banks Field. And, of course, when you got there, 35-0. So get ready to see the backups. And they did a great job, by golly. Griffin Christian with the ball, Taylor Dunn up the gut, but Dakota Long with the tackle. He is a sophomore. Pass play now for the Crusaders coming up. Good coverage here. Taryn Green, good play. He's a sophomore. Then more Tatnall defense. Crusaders backed up. Shotgun, handoff, Bryce Landers. Scott McClendon makes the play. He's a sophomore. Trojans again now on defense. Watch Dakota Long again. Comes in and boom! He's a sophomore. And in the third quarter, still 35-0 as the clock was rolling pretty quickly. Here's some scoring right here. Punt on the first play of the fourth quarter. Cole Gaylord gets it around the 46, and he gone. Touchdown. He's going to run for the touchdown and for the victory, for that matter. That made it 42-0. They would go on to win 48-0. They have now won 5 in a row. Tatnall has, and they will take next week off. Up next, we switch to Region 2 and AAA with home games for Westside and Mary Persons. Plus, our game of the week is on the way. We're right back right after this.
Welcome back to the End Zone. The hit of the week is brought to you by Middle Georgia Orthopedic.
Welcome back to our show. I'm Bill Shanks. Now let's move to Region 2 and AAA, where all 10 teams enjoyed last week off. But it was back to business tonight with several teams needing to do well with the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's start segment 2 with Central and Westside. The Chargers had lost 4 in a row and had never beaten Westside coming into this game, while the Chargers were really needing a win to get over the 500 mark in region play. Here we go to Henderson Stadium for the action. Chargers and the Seminoles. Nice crowd on hand. Here come the Chargers, and here come the Seminoles before the game. All right, here we go. Westside's quarterback Noah Grayer, handoff to 20. Terrell Johnson, big pickup there. Then Grayer throws it, 15-yard pass to Corey Mann, touchdown, Westside. Hey, get out of our shot over there in the left. 7-0. Central with the football now, but unable to move right there. Run to the right. Nope, nothing right there. Westside's defense tough. Another running play, shotgun. Now he's going to pass instead, incomplete, and the crowd not happy. Westside with the football now. They get going. Number 12, Noah Grayer again is going to run and get some daylight for a nice 15-yard touchdown right there for Westside. The Seminoles would tack on the PAT to make it 7-0. 14-0. 2-touchdown lead for Westside. Central would come right back. Number 12 to Corey Clark would get the handoff coming up here to Jordan Colbert. And he's going to run to the right side, and he's going to get in there. How about that? Good score there for the Chargers. The PAT would be no good, and it would be 14-6 Westside. Westside now answers. Here we go again. Terrell Johnson is going to get it, runs up the gut, and he scores. Nice run right there for Westside, and they are in control. 21-6 at that point. They go on to win 28-18 the final. Seminoles will now go to Veterans next week. Let's travel now up north to Forsyth. Mary Persons hosting Rutland. Oh, these Bulldogs are tough. They're very good. Here comes the quarterback now. Jordan Banks rolls left. Pass coming up. Craig Hart. It's complete, 15 yards to the 37-yard line. 2 plays later now. Banks gets going again. To the left. Play action. Hits number 1. Man. Runs down the sideline about 30 yards down to the Rutland 18-yard line. Mary Persons keeps it going on the Rutland 6-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Corey Head. Touchdown. Mary Persons. The PAT would make it 7-0. Bulldogs out on top. Rutland now the quarterback. They get going a little bit. Darren Tucker comes up. Big pass. He's going long. Williams, number 21. Nice catch there, about 35 yards, but they would have to punt. Mary Persons gets it back with the ball. Hand up, Nick Davis. He gone. 85-yard touchdown run for the Bulldogs. He is pretty fast. PAT would make it 14-0. Mary Persons out on top at home. Now, here you go, Mary Persons again. Terry Dewberry. Watch this run right here. Stays on his feet. Rumbles up, and he's going to get to the 10, 8, 9, no. Touchdown. He got in there. How about that? 40 yards, 21-0 to score. Mary Persons again on the own 18-yard line. And number 1, Man. He gone. Touchdown, 82 yards. That made it 28-0. They would win 35-0. Mary Persons on a roll. Now 5-1, 4-1 in region play, and they are at Peach County next week, and that will be a humongous game. We'll stay in Region 2 AAA next for our game of the week. Baldwin at Perry right after this.
You're watching the End Zone on 41 NBC. Wow!
Welcome back to the End Zone. The Drive of the Week is brought to you by 5 Star Automotive.
Our game of the week features 2 teams that were pretty hot coming into tonight's game. Baldwin had won 4 in a row, including an impressive win over Mary Persons 2 weeks ago, while Perry had won 2 in a row. The Panthers' only loss this season was that 3-overtime marathon with Mary Persons. So this looked like, on paper at least, a pretty good matchup. Baldwin was undefeated in the region, while the Panthers 3-1. Again, now that we're midway through the season, the playoffs are starting to take shape, and games like this could really determine what might happen in a couple of weeks. Let's head down I-75 for our game of the week now. The Braves from Baldwin against the Panthers. And here we go. In Perry, with the Panthers going first. Deontay Solomon fumbles. It was sloppy early on, folks. Big break for Baldwin as they recover. And here we go. Our 5-star drive of the week. Baldwin's quarterback, DeAndre Thomas, gets it to Chris Seeley. makes a nice cut, picks up 8 to the 22. Then next play, Thomas again to Jarquarius Marshall on the screen for a short gain. Thomas goes the screen again up the middle, finds Dante Beckham, and he scores for the touchdown. VA team would make it 7-0. Baldwin out on top, and that was our 5-star drive of the week. Ensuing kickoff, the kicker Rourke hits the blooper, and Perry can't handle it, and Baldwin would get it back. Another big break for the Braves. Perry bows up, though, for the defense. 4th down, Thomas under pressure, almost sacked, pass incomplete. Panthers stop Baldwin there. Then Perry gets the ball back. Solomon, the quarterback, gives it to Malik Bailey. Nice footwork, picks up around 9 right there. Then Bailey gets the carry again, and he's going to be rocked by Harper, then loses the ball. Baldwin recovers again, so another turnover by Perry. Then the Braves go to work. Thomas up the middle, keeps the option, finds about 8. Then the quarterback again, Thomas rolls right, hits Chris Seeley again, up the sideline for about 10 yards. Then Thomas again finding some rhythm with Seeley. Nice play, touchdown there for Baldwin. The 18 made it 14-0. Later in the second quarter now, Perry punting the ball. Dante Beckham, and he's going to muff it right there, lose it. Perry recovers on the 1-yard line, so Perry takes advantage of a Baldwin turnover. And then the Perry quarterback, Solomon, gives it to Riley for the touchdown there for the Panthers. That would make it 14-7, but Baldwin wins this game 21-14, so a big win there for the Baldwin Braves in Region 2 AAA. Stay with us. We've got scores from all over the state of Georgia right after this. Don't forget to join me weekday afternoons from 3 until 6 for the Bill Shanks Show on Fox Sports 1670 AM in Macon and online at foxsports1670.com. Plus, check out the morning show with Charles Olson and Daniel Shirley every weekday from 7 to 9 a.m. And tomorrow it's the Saturday scoreboard with the legendary Bobby Pope. Time for some scoreboard action, and we've got at least one shocker. Pay attention. Let's go to the scoreboard, and we'll tell you that this is not a real shocker. Thomas County Century all over Houston County. The Bears are now 0-6. They lose 44-13. Northside all over Lee County. No big surprise either. Well, Lee County was 4-1 coming in. Northside 6-0. They're at Thomas County Central next week. All right, Jones County loses a tough one. They had won 3 in a row. They lose 44-28. They're at Woodland next week. And Crisp County, the Cougars now 4-2. They win a squeaker over America Sumter 8-7. Veterans beats Howard 30-21. Veterans now 2-4. Howard 0-6. They're at Baldwin next week. Good luck with that. Then Peach County. Here you go. This is it. West Lawrence beats Peach County. Are we sure about this? Wow. 21-14. West Lawrence, the Raiders over the Trojans. And they host Mary Persons next week. Washington County over Butler 49-12. They're now 4-2. Bleckley County all over Scriven County 49-21. Dodge County over Southeast Bullock 34-7. Dublin, the Fighting Irish, now 6-0. They are winners tonight over Delaney 36-20. They are at Swainsboro next week for a big game. Northeast beats Pike County tonight by the score of 17-7. They are off next week. They're now 4-3 on the year. Putnam County, the War Eagles, they move to 5-2. They win over Morgan County tonight, Madison by the score of 17-7. And also Charlton County and Wilcox. This is a big game down in Folkestone. And the Patriots are really good. They're now 7-0. And they are rising up in Single A, 28-18 at the final as they continue to roll down in Rochelle. All right, that's our show for tonight. Thank you very much for being with us. We appreciate it. We're back next week for more high school football highlights. For all of us at 41 NBC, good night.